guys, this is Shilpa Raidas and thank you so much for being here on my video. Do these 7 things now to be a smart and a popular influencer. Welcome to the social media influencer course part 2. If you're watching my video for the first time or you're watching this course for the first time, I highly recommend you to please go on to part 1 first. That way you are going to follow the sequence and order and understand everything in the right way. It's there in the iCard and it is also there on the link on the description. 7 steps which is going to direct you to being an influencer. Step number 1. You need to find a niche to work on. Of course, this is a no-brainer. You very well know that you need to categorize yourself in some field as an influencer, wherein you can get your knowledge and expertise on. So, as we traveled in the last video, that the top 3 industries are health, travel, fitness, beauty, and fashion. If you are to choose any one of these, you have the probability to earn most of the money. However, if you do not choose, it's fine because you need to have your interest in the niche that you select. Secondly, you do not need to be an expert from the very beginning, but a starter's knowledge and ABCD of expertise is still important. You cannot just go with, a blank paper in your hand, yeah? And lastly, guys, your approach as an influencer has to be very direct and goal-oriented. Do not be somebody who is talking about things very light-heartedly, or talking about things in a very non-serious fashion. Yeah, of course, if you're in a humor, of course, pun intended things, humor, jokes, blah, 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 you understand what I'm trying to say, right? When you are giving a direction to your audience, you need to have that leadership skill and that authority, okay? Coming on to step number 2, which is a very vital step, you need to have an understanding of a human mentality or a human mind. You need to understand how people make their purchase decisions or make a change in their opinions. What are the things that makes a difference in the people's mindset? And that is what you need to trigger. Let's say you are endorsing a shampoo. What are the issues that people face with their hair care? And what is it that you can highlight as an influencer, being a common person who's facing that the same way, and you overcame the challenge because of a certain shampoo that you are endorsing? Are you getting what I'm saying? So here, your eyes, nose, ears, everything needs to be very open because you need to really understand what experiences people are having around, and you need to use that as your advantage so that you can use that in your content to influence people. See, influence is not at all said in a negative fashion here. It's basically, if a teacher doesn't understand their students' mind, how will they teach them? So you have to understand your audience's mind so that you can bring about a positive influence onto them. Step number 3, you need to know where your ideal audience hangs out on social media. If supposedly you are endorsing a professional forum, okay, LinkedIn will be more apt. LinkedIn for more B2B contacts, LinkedIn for more professional contacts or professional endorsements, let's say softwares, you're talking about B2B, applications and things like that. If you're talking about B2B services, B2C services, you're talking about, deals and brands, and you're talking about those products which is going to be sold directly to a consumer, then probably Instagram will be the forum for you. But you need to understand where your audience, your ideal audience is there, and what age group audience is found where. You need to study that, okay? That is your step number 3. Step number 4. Set a deliberate strategy for your content distribution. First of all, you need to be prepared that you need to give out a whole lot of content on social media to spread your name as an influencer, at least in the beginning, okay? Secondly, you need to know that to do that, you need to schedule and time your content right way, and you need to bring a variety in it. For that, you are going to do the right research. For that, you are going to use the right tools to schedule and to bifurcate your content. You are also going to find out the latest trending topics with the help of these certain applications which I'm going to let you know of. First of all, Google Trends, it's the best. Ask the public. This is also a very, very good forum where you get, different bifurcated questions which the public is asking, Google or asking internet, and it has got a whole lot variety of questions for you. I use Ask the Public myself and it has helped me a lot. So why don't you try it yourself too? Okay guys, During the video, if you have any questions, write down on the comments and I'll make it a point to answer to your questions. Also, if you want me to check your account or help you how to be an influencer, subscribe to the channel and just comment down I subscribed, and I'm going to get back to you and we are going to work on your account. Step number 5. Learn the uploading and engagement skills and tricks. You need to find out the right SEO techniques to bring your content in front of your people, which means search engine optimization. How are you going to optimize your content? What kind of titles, what kind of descriptions, what kind of tags you are going to put? What is the metadata that you are going to insert in your content? That is what you need to find out. If you want me to give a very detailed video on the metadata, on the SEO techniques for social media, please let me know in the comments and I'm going to help you. Secondly, you have to learn how to bring out the best visuals. You have to make your content look beautiful. You have to learn the visuals, the aesthetics, what is trending, more importantly, what is more appealing to you and your personality, and what is going to be ongoing. You just can't put a bright pink picture one day, even just because it's trending and you don't like it and you're not going to do it forever, so you just don't do it right now. You're getting what I'm saying? Something that connects to your soul, something that connects to your personality. Choose aesthetics, choose the right color codes and stick to it, and make your visuals look very fine and beautiful. Okay, and lastly, you have to use the right hashtags. Hashtags is very, very important when it comes to Instagram, when it comes to Facebook, when it comes to LinkedIn, and pretty much everywhere. Okay, so hashtags is the game to go to. You need to learn the tactics of how to use the right hashtags. I'm not going to elaborate it on this video. However, I have talked about it in my past videos. You can have a look on that. And now let us come to point number 6. That is, you are going to form opinions by distributing your content in the right way. A content creator can be anything but vanilla and lukewarm. A content creator needs to be robust. A content creator needs to be on fire. A content creator needs to set their opinion, okay, in a very straightforward, directional, as a leader, like I mentioned earlier, okay. And you cannot just do a very lukewarm kind of a content distribution. You need to give out your content on all major platforms that you have. You need to make sub contents of it. You need to be very outspoken about your opinion, and you need to put on a lot of hard work in your content. And also, guys, please make it a point to use all the surfaces that is available in a social media forum. What I mean by services, I will give you an example using Instagram. Instagram, various surfaces are posts, videos, stories, highlights, reels, and I don't know if I'm missing out something. Okay, I'm sure Instagram will come up with more. So basically, these are the different surfaces of Instagram as a whole. If you are trying to be a successful content creator, you cannot just make or choose one path and walk on it. Okay, you are just using one room of the entire empty house. It is going to be like that, which is not at all beneficial. You need to decor every room so that your house itself will become very presentable. And also, by the way, guys, giving Instagram's example again, but which applies to every other social media forum, you using all the surfaces is going to make them happy, and then they are going to be like, dude, this person is using it all, let's endorse them, let's take them ahead. So that's how it works, that's how the algorithm works, and you have to do it that way. Okay. And step number 7 is work on your network and grow your followers base. The fact of it is that when you are starting out, you need to be the one to approach people, you need to be the one to engage first, and you need to be the one to make all the efforts in the first hand. And that is how it works. Because you are starting out your career as a social media influencer, you need to do all of it. Okay, so what do I mean by you need to make the first effort? When you put out a content, make it a point to give an engagement back to everybody who engages with you, who comments, likes, shares. Make it a point to DM them, make it a point to send them a voicemail. Increase engagement. Okay, I have a video on how to increase engagement on Instagram, and that video itself is going to help you highly on all the engagement forums. So I'm going to put a link of it specially on the description and the iCard. Make it a point to watch that video because it is very nourishing. It teaches you whole and soul of how to make your account very engaging. Okay, Well, a very good way of doing that is you can run polls, you can run questionnaires, you can just write, CTA based, call to action based comments, or call to action based descriptions on your post or on your stories or anything as such. Okay, just do not let them go, just grab them. No, I mean, just be engaging, in other words. Yeah, so we have come to an end of our 7 steps. So this video basically told us the ideals of how to start the steps of being a social media influencer, but majorly the content, what are you supposed to do with it? I'm going to talk about the exact checklist of posting every time when you post on social media. What are you supposed to check on all of your feeds? We are going to discuss this in the next video. That is going to be part 3, and I'm going to see you in the next video right away. So thank you so much for your time here for this video. So if you like the content that I'm giving out, do subscribe to my channel. My name is Shilpa Raidas, and I really love you all for your company. Hit a comment and give a like, and I don't know, just spread the love and share my video, and let's just make it universal. I'm just trying. I'm going to see you in the next video, guys. Thank you so much for your time. I love you all. Bye bye.